guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Edwards. DiVincenzo on the wing. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. Westbrook against DiVincenzo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Westbrook lives for those kind of drives, forcing the D's hand.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Levine. DiVincenzo against DeRozan. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Levine. Back to DeRozan. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's DeRozan missing. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall, right side. Spins. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Westbrook against DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. McDaniels from long range. Here's Gobert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert, grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
Westbrook, the pass to Murray. Here's DeRozan. McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Randall. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, Randall doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Eubanks. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Eubanks. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Well, you can count on DeRozan to make good decisions. Nice dish to create the bucket.
DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Randall. No good there, off the double clutch.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Eubanks. Now here's Levine, guarded by Edwards. Levine against Edwards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, look, Levine is such a gifted scorer that it opens up so much for him out of pick and roll.
And the basket by Edwards.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Levine. 15 in his last outing. And it's DeRozan missing. And here's Randall. Pass to Gobert. Now DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. Kings trail by 3. Here's Eubanks. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
For Sacramento, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Eubanks, the pass to Levine. Here he goes. And he goes in for the dunk.
As his game continues to develop, Levine has increased his assist numbers.
Well, like a lot of us in 2020, Zach LaVine was bitten by the golf bug.
Well, when the season came to a halt, he had to find something to do. I know you're big into that, although I bet Zach's got a little better swing than you, B.A.
I totally agree. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Eubanks the screen. DeRozan outside. McDaniels with a steal. And that one is hammered home.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it out.
Now here's Westbrook. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. DeRozan against McDaniels. Lets it go from 11. And it's DeRozan missing. Minnesota leading by 7. Randall finds DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Sacramento. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Now here's Eubanks. 6 points for him. And here's Westbrook from the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Down low, Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks.
Yeah, good to see Gobert attacking the defense like this, forcing them to foul.
Stan, Rudy Gobert, he can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, DA. And he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
Now here's Westbrook, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Back to Monk. Launches it. And Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got 5.
You know, Westbrook can make you pay from deep. The D has to at least honor his shot.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Reed, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Good D by Murray. Kings trail by 4. Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Stan, it's still pretty early in the year, but when do those alarm bells start to go off in a coach's mind?
Well, those alarms seem to go off once a game, if you ask me. But looking at the bigger picture, coaches are watching for trends. You don't want to be a team that's going on losing streaks.
Saric checks in for Sacramento. Schroeder comes in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Clark. Back to Conley. Minnesota again missing. The Kings have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Here's Clark. Finished off the break.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other. Achua
with a screen. To the inside. Achua Minnesota with the dunk.
Well, that is what they want from Monk. Making passes, keeping the offense flowing.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Dillingham. The 3-ball. And he can't get that one. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Conley against Monk. Now here's Saric. Back to Monk. From downtown, Conley with some nice D. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Out left to the wing. Outside Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, you look at Nas Reed, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reed is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for the Kings. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Schroeder passes to Monk. Outside LaVine. Saric a screen. LaVine, that one's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Clark. Here's Dillingham. Monk covers. Back to Clark. Randall deciding where to go with it. Releases. Minnesota again missing. The Kings trailing. Outside Schroeder. Outside LaVine. And here's Monk. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Now Conley. No made baskets yet. Pass to Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A focal part of this offense. In addition to his scoring ability, Randall is also a terrific passer at his position.
For 2.
It's both from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Monk for 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Whether it's with his jump shot or his explosive drives to the rim, Monk can hurt you out of the 2-man game.
Schroeder against Conley. To the paint. Randall, the pass to Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Reed's got 5 points.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. Levine against Clark. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That free throw good from Levine. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence that can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Timberwolves have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Brian, back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Goes up at the elbow. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Dillingham. Yet to see a basket. Here's Reed. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Pass to Levine. Sacramento passing it around. Stolen by Conley. Levine against Clark. Now Conley. Now Randall. The 3. It's rebounded by Levine. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside Monk. Saric a screen. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Sacramento again missing. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. To the middle. Conley against Schroeder. Achua with a screen. Levine surveys the D. Here's Monk. And that one comes up a bit short. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Clark, the pass to Randall. Here's Conley. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
And Sacramento making a change here. DeRozan is checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Dillingham. On the wing, DeRozan. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randall against DeRozan. Left side, Edwards. Randall on the screen. Monk against Edwards. No good there. Great D that time from Monk. Kings trail by 4. Inside. Here's DeRozan. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Clark, no good. The Kings shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's DeRozan. Too easy for DeRozan.
Yeah, tough finish by DeRozan. Made him work for those 2 points.
Conley passes to Edwards. Minnesota again missing. The Kings have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Tipped. Schroeder against Clark. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Achua. Schroeder's got his first points of the night.
Well, for a guard like Schroeder, you want to take advantage of those looks inside.
Here's Randall. And he converts the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Levine with it. 5 points in the game. Wing shot on the way. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Conley. Randall against DeRozan. Clark outside. The 3 is up. Rebound by Sacramento. Achua's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Levine. Achua with a screen on Clark. The deep 3 from Levine. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Good on the shot. Now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his 3-point shooter.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Keegan Murray comes in for Achua. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Schroeder. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Minnesota leading by 4. Edwards looking it over. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall inside. DeRozan on him. 6 to shoot. It's Edwards on the wing. Monk covers. Edwards can't hit. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Levine. It's Monk on the wing. Sacramento passing it around. Edwards against Monk. Pass to Randall. They set the screen. Puts up a 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 7. DeRozan outside. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Monk against Randall. Outside Edwards. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
And they're really working the paint now.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
On the wing, DeRozan. Check by Randall. DeRozan against Randall. DeRozan down low. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Randall.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Yeah, best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Kings trail by 11. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Sacramento making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. On defense, Minnesota. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. For three, Westbrook. Randall pulls down the board.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Fires for three. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
DeRozan outside. Now here's Eubanks. He's got 6. Pass to Westbrook. And another miss by Sacramento. The Timberwolves lead by 14. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's DeRozan looking to end the run. That shot off.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
And it's Randall with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. Clock at 6. Monk for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Fast break, Minnesota. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Edwards has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Murray. Pass to Monk. Goes up on the wing. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota leading by 22. Now here's Edwards. Monk with a steal. DeRozan outside to the middle. Eubanks, the pass to Westbrook. Missed inside.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Edwards against Westbrook. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And so it's Minnesota continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And hello. Good things happen when you take care of the rock.
Yeah, they're certainly not giving away possessions. That's helped put them in the driver's seat.
Hey, you guys are putting me to sleep.
Likewise. And now time to fill you in on some of the other NBA action. It's the Detroit Pistons. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the 3rd quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Julius Randle has been sensational.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Minnesota leading by 22. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Drew Eubanks out there with Murray. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half. Edwards, that's good.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
On the wing, Levine. With the drive. And he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Okay, Zach LaVine, another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
What's up?
At the line for one, Zach LaVine.
That free throw good from LaVine.
Well, one thing with LaVine, you love the way he can attack at all three levels on the floor.
Outside, DiVincenzo to the paint. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gobert's got 8.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside LaVine. Goes back up. And he lays it in. LaVine's got 5 points in the quarter.
And LaVine can do it all. He's not just a talented shooter. He can hurt you inside, too.
Murray against Randall. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Randall, the pass to Gobert. He shoots. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists in the game.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
DeRozan outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to LaVine. Let's go with a 3. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Edwards. Back to Daniels. Here's Gobert. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on Murray. For 3, Randall. Zach LaVine clears it away. LaVine's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to DeRozan. To the inside. LaVine against McDaniels. LaVine passes to Murray. Westbrook left side. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by LaVine. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Timeout called. The Kings. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Minnesota, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins. And of course, the Sacramento Kings. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Well, I think for the Kings, it's just been a bad start for them. At least, though, they still have enough time to get things going.
Well, sure, it is early, but they want to avoid digging too deep a hole for themselves. If you let a slow start go on too long, it can really shake a team's confidence.
Back to DiVincenzo. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist. DiVincenzo's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you guys.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Here's Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of 3-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense. And what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
Murray, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Picked by Gobert. Lets it fly. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Now here's Levine. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Randall, the pass to Gobert. Randall against Murray. Randall outside. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Levine with a steal. Takes it inside. Murray inside. McDaniels covering. DeRozan against McDaniels. 6 to shoot. DeRozan with the bucket. DeRozan's got 9.
Yeah, few guys do it better than DeRozan from the mid-range.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Now McDaniels. He gets it in there.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
DeRozan outside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to McDaniels. The baseline, Jay. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 6 points now in the game for Jaden McDaniels. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
McDaniels against DeRozan. Pass to Levine. DiVincenzo with the steal. Now McDaniels, defended by DeRozan. Got a piece of it. Westbrook outside. There's the 3. And it's DeRozan missing. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Down low. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Randall. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half. Outside Murray. Levine against Edwards. Outside Levine. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And here's Randall, hounded by Westbrook. Fader on the way. Another one falls for Minnesota.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
To the paint. Here's Eubanks. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
They set the pick. Pass to Randall. From down low, the shot off that time. Great D that time from Murray. DeRozan passes to Westbrook. Here's Eubanks. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Eubanks, he's got 10 points.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there. Oh, my. Edwards going way up for that slam.
Outside Murray. Pass to Levine. Fires the three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the middle. Here's Randall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Keegan Murray.
Well, it's a tough brand of basketball Randall plays. He endures a lot of contact.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Pass to Clifford.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
4-3. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Clark outside. And here's Randall. Clark outside. Pass to Reid. This one for 3. Saric with some nice D.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Sacramento passing it around. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Saric has got his first 3 points of the game.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Achua against Randall. And the layup is good off the glass. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Pass to Schroeder. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Randall against Achua. Randall right side. Pass to Dillingham. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Saric. Schroeder against Conley. And here's Schroeder making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And here's Saric for 3. That shot missing. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Miller. And it's Clark in at the 3 slot. Here's Levine. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
To the inside. Here's Miller. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Inside. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Reid sets a screen. Here's Conley. And that one drops.
You see the poise from the veteran Conley, showing no fear attacking the defense inside.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And the basket by Monk.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Up top, Miller. Here's Dillingham. Monk covers. Reed a screen on Monk. Here's Dillingham. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for Sacramento. Pass to Levine. Monk for three. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got his third assist of the night. Conley against Schroeder. Now here's Reed. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's 9 points here for Naz Reid.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
Šarić, the pass to Monk. Back to Šarić. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. That shot off the mark.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The Timberwolves have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Dillingham, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Reed. The kick out to Conley. The three is up. Sinks the tray.
Just a veteran play by Conley there, giving the D no time to react off the catch.
Schroeder finds Levine. They double team Levine. Monk for three. Sacramento again missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Conley against Schroeder. Here's Dillingham. Right side Reed. Šarić with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. Oh, hammer it home.
Nice.
And that's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Here's Dillingham. Monk covers. Conley against Schroeder. Conley passes to Miller. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Another great decision in the career of Mike Conley. As good as it gets moving the ball.
Schroeder passes to Achua. Sacramento passing it around. Achua with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And Sacramento with some changes. Murray's checked in for Šarić. DeRozan comes in for Achua. And it's Westbrook in for Schroeder. And then for Minnesota, Freeman, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Juzang in for Dillingham.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
To the left wing, here's Juzang. No good on the triple. The Kings have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Reed. On the break. Pass to Conley. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. Do you agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Juzang, no good. Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Monk. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. And here's Levine. Now Monk takes the 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 4 assists in the game. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Juzang. Right side Reed. From deep, Conley. He drops it from range.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift.
Westbrook finds Levine. Fires from the line. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's the floater. And there's a nice layup by Conley.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Outside Levine. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? When people evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Juzang. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Clark right side. Outside Conley. They set the pick. From behind the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Monk. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Juzang. Here's Freeman. Here's Reed, defended by Murray. Here's Juzang. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. Juzang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Levine for 3. Pure from three-point range. Levine's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, it takes confidence to answer back like that. Something Levine is clearly not lacking.
Conley, a screen on Monk. Here's Juzang. Pass to Clark. The 3. Juzang, no good. And Levine has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Here's the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Conley passes to Clark. And there's 1:45 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Juzang. Knocks it down from distance.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
On the wing, Levine. Back to Monk. Westbrook against Conley. Outside Monk. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Julius Randle.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Back to Reed. Clark outside. Pass to Highland. For three. The rebound by Eubanks. And it's the Kings with the ball. Here's Westbrook. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Now Ingles. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here.